Water, we've got a Lunar New Year to celebrate. My name is Rachel Verdick. I'm one of your Lake Oswego City Councilors, and I cannot be more thrilled to be here today to celebrate the 2026 Lunar New Year. In the past, the City of Lake Oswego and Lakeridge's AAPI Club have held separate events. And this year, we are coming together to have the greatest, best Lunar New Year event to date. So I just cannot be more excited to see this collaboration, and I look forward to more in the future. With that, I would like to welcome Kimvi To from LO for Love to share more about this awesome event and what today's going to offer us. Kimvi?
Thank you, Councilor Verdict. Let me begin by saying chúc mừng năm mới, 新年快乐, 新年快乐, and Sehe Bung Mani Badu Sea. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too much. If you didn't get any of that, I was wishing you all a happy Lunar New Year. Regardless of what language you may speak, we are so happy to have you here today to celebrate the New Year with us. Lunar New Year is celebrated by approximately 1.5 billion people throughout the world. It begins with the second new moon after the winter solstice, and it marks the start of the Eastern Zodiac. And in 2026, we are welcoming in the Year of the Fire Horse. This holiday is known as Chinese New Year in the United States, but while it's rooted in Eastern traditions, Lunar New Year is celebrated by many countries across Asia, including Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, where it's known as Tết, and South Korea, where it is known as Seolla. In each country, people honor the occasion with customs that celebrate food, family, and good fortune. And they all emphasize renewal and hope for the upcoming year. So, before we get started, just a few housekeeping items. Please, if you haven't already done so, silence your cell phones, and note that bathrooms are just outside, upstairs, down the hall. Now that we have all of that out of the way, who wants to hear about the performance that we have? Yes? Are we excited? So first up today, we have kindergartners and first and second graders from Palisades World Language School. After them, yes? Give them a round of applause. They usually start our program out every year, and it's a very sweet treat to have them here with us. Following them, for the first time for this City Lunar New Year, we are welcoming a Vietnamese family dance group named the Red Rubies. I'm personally very excited for that performance. Yep. And following them, we will enjoy a special Nanta drumming and Korean fan dance by the Oregon Korean Performing Arts. And finally, we have students from FOSCA, the Formosa Association of Student Cultural Ambassadors, who are going to give us a bit of a history and cultural lesson and get us ready for the Lions Dance performance by White Lotus Dragon Lion and Dance Troupe. So thank you students for being here and preparing us for our finale. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to welcome our first group. Please join me in welcoming the students from Palisades World Language School.
后站，往后站，往后一点。好，second row。First row 谁？First row。
space. Yeah, space. Move, move. 哎，不对，不对，不对，不对，不对，你要往过走的。哎，这边。That space. Move. Move.
Thank you, students. Next up, I am very excited to introduce the Red Rubies. They are a Vietnamese family dance group, and today they will be performing 3 special dances for us. The first one will be a mother and dance performance. Ruby and Christina will dance together to celebrate the Lunar New Year, but with an unusual Latin twist. They'll perform an energetic dance to the beloved song El Gallito, which translates to the rooster, bringing 2 beautiful cultural traditions together in one heartfelt moment. So please, without further ado, welcome the Red Rubies. Thank you, Ruby and Christina. Next up, the Red Rubies will delight us in a spring medley, also known as Liên Quốc Xuân. Spring is the season of renewal and beginnings. Please welcome to the stage the Red Rubies, but this time with their youngest star, 6-year-old Mindy, along with Anne, Rose, and Ruby. They will dance to the spring medley, Liên Quốc Xuân. This dance celebrates the joy of family and the vibrant spirit of the Lunar New Year. Please enjoy.
ngày xuân đến, xuân xuân ơi xuân đã về, tiếng chúc giao thừa mừng đón mùa xuân. Xuân xuân ơi xuân đến rồi, cánh én bay về cho tình mình nao nức. Xuân xuân ơi xuân đến rồi, những đóa mai vàng chào mừng xuân sang. Nghe âm vang và có chút yên lành, đất nước cắm hoa em ấm an vui. Bao em thơ trẻ mới tươi cười, chào một mùa xuân mới. Xuân xuân ơi xuân đã về, kính chúc muôn người với bao điều mong ước. Trong hương xuân ta vẫy chào, kính chúc muôn nhà thật nhiều an vui. Kính chúc muôn nhà thật nhiều an vui.
Thank you so much. And for their grand finale, the Red Rubies, Ruby and her daughter Christina will perform a traditional Vietnamese fan dance to the song Xuân đẹp làm sao, which translates to How Beautiful is Spring. In Vietnam, the Lunar New Year is a special time that families come together with hope and joy. For us, spring is more than just a season. It's a celebration of new beginnings, strong family bonds, and the beauty that they share when they're together. This performance is especially meaningful because Ruby and her daughter gets to dance together. It shows their special connection. We hope you enjoy this final tribute to the beauty of spring. Please enjoy.
Đẹp làm sao gió xuân mơn man cành đào, đẹp làm sao bướm hoa cho tình với nhau. Xuân đến đêm vui về mọi nhà, duyên lứa ta thật đậm đà, bướm bôn ba gửi lòng lữ khách xa nhà. Ngoài trời xuân pháo nổ vang rền đi đùng, mình mừng xuân giữa mai vàng bánh trưng. Trên khắp quê hương mình người người, tay nắm tay môi nở nụ cười, chung sang năm thịnh vượng và phát tài hơn. Hỡi những nàng đỏ đôi má ngày xuân, mơ tình quân đến sao em thẹn thùng. Từng nụ cười ngây thơ mừng xuân từ lâu ngóng chờ, bạn bè cùng nâng ly uống cạn mừng xuân mới sang. Đẹp làm sao sáng xuân in trong lòng người, đẹp làm sao lá hoa mượt mà thắm tươi. Xuân đến đây tô màu rạng ngời, những bức tranh xinh đẹp tuyệt vời khắp xa gần, người người mãi mãi chờ xuân. Đẹp làm sao gió xuân mơn man cành đào, đẹp làm sao bướm hoa cho tình với nhau. Xuân đến đêm vui về mọi nhà, duyên lứa đôi ta thật đậm đà, bướm bôn ba gửi lòng lữ khách xa nhà. Ngoài trời xuân pháo nổ vang rền đi đùng, mình mừng xuân mướt giữa mai vàng bánh trưng. Trên khắp quê hương mình người người, tay nắm tay môi nở nụ cười, chung sang năm thịnh vượng và phát tài hơn. Hỡi những nàng đỏ đôi má ngày xuân, mơ tình quân đến sao em thẹn thùng. Từng nụ cười ngây thơ mừng xuân sắp xa gần, người người mãi mãi chờ xuân.
Thank you so much, Red Rubies. Let's give them one last round of applause. Thank you. From one fan dance to another, for our next group, we are welcoming in the Oregon Korean of Performing Arts, who will present a traditional Korean fan dance and Nanta drum dance, sharing the spirit and beauty of Korean heritage. OKPA is a nonprofit dedicated to promoting, educating, and preserving Korean traditional dance and music. Through its activities, OKPA continues to pass on the soul of Korean traditional arts within our society. Please join me in welcoming in Oregon Korean Performing Arts.
First of all, I would like to thank the city of Lake Oswego for inviting us to this amazing event. And I also wanted to say Happy Lunar New Year's to everyone. You might have heard it multiple times already, but thank you. In Mandarin, we say 新年快乐,恭喜发财, which also means the same thing. So, hello everyone. My name is Ohana Chang. I am a junior at Lake Oswego High School, and I'm also the president of this amazing organization called FASCA, which is short for Formosa Association of Student Cultural Ambassador. And our mission is to educate people about Taiwanese heritage and help young students become proactive cultural ambassadors. Today, we have the honor of teaching you all about the history of Lunar New Year's and the Lion Dance. So Alvin here will talk about the before and after traditions of Lunar New Year's traditions that we do.
All right, I'm Alvin, and before the Lunar New Year, the main tradition is that everyone goes shopping for new clothes, food, and materials to get ready for the new year. Another tradition is where everyone cleans to get rid of the bad luck from the previous year. Now, during the Lunar New Year, people visit families and friends, and some even give red envelopes. Another thing is that they light fireworks to welcome the new year. Okay, so I'll pass it to Amelia, where she'll talk about the zodiac signs of Lunar New Year.
The Chinese zodiac is a 12-year cycle where each year is represented by a different animal. These animals are as follows: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Legend says that the Jade Emperor held a race to determine the 12 palace cards, which became known as the 12 zodiac animals. These signs are used to predict personality, compatibility, and fortune. The Chinese zodiac also features 5 elements: fire, wood, water, earth, and metal. These elements are based off of the Wu Zing, also known as the 5 elements theory, and are believed to influence people's personalities. The element of a year is determined by the last digit of the year, and this year is the year of the fire horse, which represents immense momentum, courage, and freedom. It can also lead to burnout or conflict due to its extreme intensity. People born in fire horse years are considered fiercely loyal, charismatic, but hard to control. Did you know that this year, on top of red, yellow is also considered a lucky color, so you can wear clothing and accessories that are yellow to bring good luck. Ohana will now explain why we celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Thank you, Amelia, for telling us about the story of the 12 zodiac animals. Okay, so why do we celebrate the New Year's? Well, you guys all might already know we celebrate it for the mark of a new beginning, a fresh new start of the new year, and then letting go of bad luck, setting intentions for prosperity in the future, right? But I think that the main reason why we celebrate the Lunar New Year's is for reuniting with our families. While families travel long distances, like daughters coming back for dinners or sons, things like that, we celebrate and honor our ancestors. We spend time through strengthening our bonds, through paying our respect to our ancestors, as I said, living grandparents, gods, deities, you name it. Many pray for academic success, business prosperity, health, safety for the new year, and many more things. And then many households also hold reunion dinners to catch up or reconnect with cousins, aunts, uncles, and so on. We also do watch or perform lion dances to scare away bad spirits. But I feel like the deeper meaning of the Lunar New Year's is to celebrate hope and resilience after the harsh winter, which represents the investments in our next generation, passing forward blessings and wishing for current success in the future. Now Shane will talk about some of the traditional dishes that people eat to celebrate the Lunar New Year's.
All right, I'm Shane. So by the raise of the hand, how many of you guys make dumpling today? Good. I see about 1/3 of you guys make dumpling today. You know that we eat dumpling because the shape of the dumpling look like ancient Chinese silver or gold. So when you eat them, it represents lucky and richness. We also eat fish, which it represents having extra supply for the whole entire year. We also eat rice cake, which in Chinese is yan gao, and gao sounds like high, so it means higher income, higher education, and stuff. And now Ben will introduce us to the history of lion dance.
Good afternoon and happy Lunar New Year. Today I'll be telling you about the history of the lion dance. One of the most powerful traditions you'll see in this celebration is the lion dance, a practice that dates back over 1,000 years in Chinese history. It is said to date back into the Han dynasties when performers created dances inspired by the lion, an animal that symbolized strength and courage. According to the legend, a mythical creature called the Nian would appear at the start of each new year, bringing fear and destruction. People discovered that loud noises, bright colors, and big movements scared it away. From this story grew the lion dance, a performance meant to drive away evil spirits and bad luck and bring good luck and prosperity to the new year. Over time, the lion dance became more than just a legend. It turned into a ritual. During Lunar New Year, lions visited homes, schools, and businesses to bring luck and prosperity. The drum beat represents the lion's heartbeat, and the crashing cymbals and gong represents the awakening spirit. Every movement is choreographed to show strength, wisdom, and good energy. Today, the lion dance continues as a symbol of renewal, unity, and hope. Now I'll pass it to Amelia.
Thank you, Ben, and thank you, Axel and Pearl, for holding our lion heads. Why don't you give us a shake? Okay, good job. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a performance that is as thrilling as it is meaningful. Today, we are honored to welcome White Lotus Dragon and Lion Dance, Oregon's cultural performing arts team known for bringing tradition to life across the Pacific Northwest. White Lotus began in 2015 as a group of passionate individuals dedicated to sharing cultural awareness and creating unforgettable celebrations. Today, they're the largest dragon and lion dance group in Oregon, blending tradition with innovation and delivering beautiful performances that connect our audiences of all ages. So without further ado, prepare for energy and tradition as White Lotus takes the stage.
back you guys up. Stand up.
All right, hello everyone, and thank you so much for showing up today. We are the student leaders of Lakeridge's AAPI Student Union, and the primary goal of this event was to help create awareness of AAPI culture through, like I said, the use of free community events such as this one.
Again, just thank you all for being here, and then we would also like to thank our wonderful vendors, performers, and volunteers that help make this event happen.
Lastly, we would like to give a special thanks to the Lake Oswego Public Library, the City of Lake Oswego, the Lake Oswego School District, and LOSD's Belonging Program.
We'd love to have your feedback on today's event. The QR codes on the front of the door will take you to a quick 3-question survey. Please take a moment to share your thoughts about today's event and what improvements we can make on the next festival next year. Thank you.
We'd also like to just share that LOHS's AASU is also putting on an Asian Cultural Festival in April, so make sure to keep tuned for that if you're interested in these events. And thank you again all for coming. 新年快乐!